Welcome back to the Age of Unreason. My name is Joshua, and this is a story about getting involved. You need to get involved in your local politics because that's where everything starts. After Donald Trump was elected and sworn in January of 2025, I decided I had not done enough. You haven't done enough, and I hadn't done enough to correct this abomination. Donald Trump is a symptom of the issue. Our country has been on a downward trajectory, since basically George Bush got in office for sure. But obviously it goes back to Reagan and trickle-down economics. As working people, we are not heard. We are not considered. We're not heard in our corporations or businesses. We're not heard in the federal government. Corporations matter. Money matters. Money is speech. And corporations are people somehow. Literally, if normal people want it, it doesn't matter. If corporations want it, it gets done. If people and corporations tend to agree, great. It'll get done because the corporations were there. I think that's insane because it's we are the people, not we are the fucking corporations. So I'm at a point where I don't think I had done enough. And I bet if you think about it, you haven't done enough either. There's very few people that have gotten involved. I think it's pathetic how little humans actually get involved in the political process, especially locally, where it's obtainable, right? So, in March of 2025, since March of 2025, I have gone to every city council meeting that we've had here in my city. I've participated. So I did that through March and into April. And in April, I said, you know what? Showing up isn't enough. I need to get involved. I found that there was a Citizens Affairs Board seat open. I applied for it. I petitioned for it. I had to get interviewed by the Citizens Affairs Board and City Council. I was then appointed by City Council to the Citizens Affairs Board. I spent the whole spring and summer going to local events put on by the city, meeting with residents, constituents, people, right? Hearing what is going right for them, what is going wrong for them, what they like, what they dislike, what they love, what they hate, how they're doing, where they're going, and how our city is performing locally. Because that's where you can affect change right away. You can show up to your city council meeting and make your name known, your issues heard, and get results. So throughout the summer, I talked to people, and in August, give or take, I think towards the end of August, I decided that I am going to run for city council. There was an election on November 4th of this year, and 4 seats are open, 1 in my ward, and I'm going to go for it. So I had to petition the city. I had to get signatures from enough registered voters in my ward or district, and I had to get them to say, hey, put this guy on the ballot. I did that, and that was a fun process, knocking on doors, hearing people, and that got me on the ballot. I am, in fact, on the ballot for my election. I am going to win city council. I am going to be elected. That is how I feel. So, provided that all happens, on November 4th of this year, in like 2 weeks or less, I will be elected to my city council. I will be the only new member of city council, I would expect. And that is a story of just getting out there and doing it. When I'm elected, I'm going to be fighting for people. Of course, businesses have to thrive for sales tax and the health of a government. But the people that work there and the people that shop there, they need to be doing well for the businesses to do well, right? This is a human-oriented government that needs to happen. So I am going to be working for the people. And I could care less what anyone has to say about me. This is not about me. This is about solving problems. And the thing is, I'm not going to stop there. If the legislative period is opening for the state of Colorado, I can promise you I'm going to be tracking all of the legislation in Colorado, and when it comes time to advocate for my city and my beliefs, I'm going to be at the State House. I'm going to make myself known. My state representatives are going to know me, my state senators are going to know me, and people that don't agree with me are going to at least hear me, whether they like it or not. And I'm going to do this, not for me, for us. I'm going to do it with a relentless, fierce attitude, and I'm just going to go for it. And that's what you need to do. You need to just go for it. Don't let people tell you you're not qualified. Don't let people tell you that you can't do it. I served in the Marine Corps. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I went to Iraq for George Bush. It's my time. It's your time. Thank you.